Now it's like they express the interest to begin with when they initiate a search. And then we look at, did they click through, and, and we have a much shorter distance to the actual purchase, from the time they express their consideration. So, I think the things that we measure are going to be very different, and that's still very much up in the air. And looking at how long you looked at a video, that may not actually indicate any, interest in the product. In your case, it may, because you're talking specifically about your product.
No, I think your point is valid. I mean, the value, the consumer purchase process that we've been studying for decades, it's always been an analog world, so we can talk about it broadly. Now it's an all-digital world, and in theory, we can measure every piece of that.
Mm-hmm.
And
some of those measurements are no longer relevant to the product. So using one example, Mobile One sponsors Formula One, and they have all these videos online that people can watch. But how long someone watches a Formula One video may or may not have any correlation to whether they're going to buy Mobile One motor oil, because they may not even change their own oil. They may not know. So, I think that the parameters that we need to be cognizant of, and going back to the business strategy, I mean, are these things that we're spending money against going to actually drive sales?
Orlin, did you want to comment?